Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far. We are almost there. Okay, guys, one more day and it's Friday. All right. And not only that, it's the ending of the week. Okay. For some of us that live in Canada, Monday was a holiday for us. So it is a short week for some of us. But yeah, today's Thursday, February the 19th. Okay. And tomorrow will be Friday. Okay. So today is Baby Friday, technically. That's what I was trying to say. And I was mixing up my words. What's new? It's like I'm not perfect, okay, guys. Like, like what's new? What do you call it? Tongue twisters or tongue tied? Yeah, that's me. But anyway, and I like to make you guys laugh a little bit. So anyway, let's get started. Let's see what you guys need to know for today, okay? It is Pisces season, okay? Happy Pisces season to my fellow water sign babies, okay? From one Cancer to Pisces. I love you guys. I actually have two sisters that I've mentioned before that are Pisces. So, yeah, it runs deep. All right, guys. So happy Pisces season. I hope you guys have a wonderful season. I mean, I know you guys will, but just to put that good energy out there for you guys. And yeah, so let's jump into it. Let's see what you need to know. Okay. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for Thursday, February 19th? What do they need to know for Thursday, February 19th? Please give them clarity and understanding. And always protect and guide the collective, even if they see this message or not, but also give them clarity and understanding in their journey and where they are at this time. Ooh. Okay. So, here we go. I don't know why that came upside down, but I don't like to, well, I'll still read it, right? But for some of you guys, when it comes to the high priestess, right? Someone could have repressed intuition. Okay, this is like hidden motives. Okay, superficiality, confusion, cognitive distance. Okay, now this could be someone in your energy, and this could be showing up in your energy within like the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, whatever this energy is, this is like moon energy. It's hidden. Okay, so whatever you guys are finding out within the next 2 to 3 days, there's something about either repressed intuition, meaning that, maybe your intuition is not, it's not 100%. Like there's something that's foggy, something that's hidden, okay? Because it is the moon, right? But even when it comes to hidden motives, there's someone in someone's energy, and I don't like to call this energy out either because, it doesn't make any sense, right? But there could have been a situation where if this is past energy, there could have been someone in your energy who had maybe some hidden motives, or there were hidden motives at that moment or time. Now, the moon talks about hidden things and seeing things for what it is, okay? Things that are like, it's like foggy, right? So for some of you guys, when it comes to your intuition, okay, there's something about spirituality, higher power, and inner unconsciousness, your voice, okay? This could be about secrets, mystery, okay, saving, investing, things like that, right? But even when it comes to like superficiality, there's something about something being very hidden, and this could be either hidden knowledge or secrets that will be exposed or revealed, okay? And this is about you listening to your intuition. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to dealing with certain situations, especially if it's not just today, this could have been in the past. And, with Pisces season today, Pisces season talks about, dreams that, you guys may be having, visions and things like that. And that could be kind of coming up at this time, right? So even people from the past and things like that, they could be showing up in your energy. Even if you don't talk to these people anymore, or you're not dealing with these people, there's something about still having that energy lingering around. And having that energy lingering around and us moving forward, you don't want to keep that energy with you, especially with us being in Pisces season. And Pisces season is the astrological, year end. So there's a lot of things that could be showing up in your energy. They could be coming back. Okay, but some of these things are tests. Okay, some of these things are to see if you did learn a lesson, or if you did understand, the mission that you guys were on at that time, right? But again, when it comes to this energy, there's something about this when it comes to like the high priestess, okay? So you could be a high priestess, okay, watching this, and you could be dealing with somebody who is a high priestess and they may have hidden motives, or there's something about you being a high priestess and you can see that somebody may have some type of hidden motives, okay? And you're listening to your intuition at this time, okay? So obviously take what resonates with that. This is talking about finances, okay? Finances, this is talking about, business, okay? Self-esteem, work ethics, values, daily routines, that kind of stuff, right? And I don't think a lot of people may realize this too, but this is like about partnerships, right? But the partnerships that you guys could be maybe dealing with at the time, or maybe this could be now too, right? And you're getting confirmation as well, right? But even when it comes to partnerships or other people that are around you, that could have been also significant too, because this is about, sensitivity and empathy, or, having support or trusting or teamwork, okay? But even when it comes to the unconscious or even conscious suppression of your gut feelings, right? It's almost like you often favor logic and fear, right? And social conditioning, or, to avoid anxiety for some of you guys, right? So even when it comes to like having a defense mechanism, right? This could be like, for example, repression, but this could be like mechanisms that are hidden, but unpleasant emotions and impulses from the conscious mind to reduce anxiety, okay? For some of you guys, even overthinking, okay, can smother intuitive insights, right? Causing someone to dismiss their intuition as unreliable, even fear and trauma, okay? There's something about unhealed trauma and high anxiety that can block intuition. Okay, so replacing it with fearful, protective behaviors, like I think it's like fight or flight type of energy could be very significant. Okay, or some of you guys could either have felt at one point like you were disconnected from your body, okay, or like your emotions, right? And even when it comes to childhood conditioning, right, there's something about things from the past or experiences from the past, like I was saying, when, you trusted someone's judgment, right? This could be your own judgment or whatever judgment it was. And, it led to an outcome, like a negative outcome, or, where your emotional responses were not valued. Okay. So even when it comes to like your emotional responses not being valued, that could be very significant too. Okay. So again, you could be somebody where if your, intuition was repressed, this would have been, indecisions or constant second guessing, despiting what you feel or what you know, okay? The anxiety type of feeling or feeling lost, okay? Seeking others' opinions before trusting yourself, things like that, right? Things like that could be very significant. Even when it comes to ignoring the pit of your stomach, right? So this is like ignoring your intuition, and this could be leading to, missed opportunities or poor decision making and, turmoil, inner turmoil for some of you guys, right? And the more that you practice to listen to your intuition and start, with small decisions, by using mindfulness or meditation or things like that. This is like even journaling or reconnecting with your voice. Okay, things like that could be very significant, right? It's almost like somebody's trying to unblock their intuition, okay? So I don't know, that's very interesting. But with the number 2, there's something about someone trying to unblock their intuition, or, like I said, this could be in the next 2 to 3 days, okay? But the moon does clarify that there is something when it comes to communication. There could be some type of blocked communication, or, if there is a situation that you guys are in and it does feel like something is off or something doesn't make any sense, then yeah, you're 100% right. Trust that. Okay, so Spirit, what is the messages that you have for the collective? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know at this time, please? Thank you. Yeah, the moon. I did say something about the moon, okay? So yeah, if this was like repressed intuition, okay, and especially us being in Pisces season right now, there's something about yesterday, okay? Yesterday could have been very significant when it comes to your intuition, right? And this is why I'm saying that you guys are trusting your intuition, because in the past, if there were situations where you knew something was wrong, but you didn't listen to it because of, you know, outside circumstances, like, you know, we can't beat ourselves up. Sometimes you just trust logic more than you trust, you know, intuition. And sometimes intuition wins more than logic. So, especially with the high priestess, right? And also with the moon showing up here, this is talking about, for some of you guys, you know, karmic balance, where this is about material and spiritual gain. Okay, this is about fairness and justice, right? So even when it comes to, you know, you balancing your light shadows, right, and integrating them, you're finding some type of way to be grounded, okay, in that sense. Now, if we want to look at this, 1 plus 8 equals 9. Okay, this is about completions, right? So again, there is a cycle that some of you guys could have completed from the past, where, you know, these kind of things probably, you know, it didn't trigger you, but it did give a flight or flight type of energy where, you know, instead of listening to your gut about certain people, places, and things, it's almost like you just used logic. Okay, and again, for some of us, not everybody, but for some of us, logic does not work, okay, for everybody. Okay, so take what resonates with that. But there's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of things that you guys could have seen. Okay, you could have broken illusion. You may have Pisces placements. Okay, even when it comes to, you know, people in your energy, you could have had someone in your energy who basically made you repress your intuition, okay? Like, it's almost like this person was literally trying to overshadow you so that you wouldn't be able to use your intuition. Now, this could have been from childhood, this could have been in someone's adult life, whatever it is, okay? But there's this feeling of you seeing through things, okay? Right? You seeing through things. There's certain things like secrets, okay? Even people who are indecisive and very confusing, you see through that, right? So again, 9 of Cups, right? This is about someone's wishes coming true. This is about achievements, recognition, and pleasure, right? So again, when we talk about 9, this is about completion, like I said. So again, 9 of Cups is very significant when it comes to some of you guys being grateful, okay, for the abundance and blessings that you have in your life. Okay, not everybody is grateful for what they have, right? But for some of you guys, you may not have everything, okay? And you not having everything doesn't mean that you're not still grateful. You could have people that you know that they basically show off a lot of material, right? Meaning, like, they always talk about, you know, going to parties, or, you know, being invited to certain places, or, you know, if it's a job situation, you know, jobs that will, you know, basically, you know, have them go to certain places and be the face of the company. So even if you worked at a company, or even if you worked with other people, or, you know, school projects and groups and things like that, you could always feel like the outcast, or you could always feel like you were left out, right? And now you guys are in a position where, if you were the weird one, right, and nothing's wrong with that, but if you were the weird person, or, you know, the person that likes to be alone, the introverted, some of you guys could be omnivert or amnivert, meaning that you can be both introverted and extroverted, okay? There's no in between for some of you. It's almost like, you know, that if you have to work, you know that you have to be extroverted in certain cases, but you would go right back into introversion, right? And I think people don't realize that some people are both, and they can see things for what it is. So yeah, some of you guys, your wishes are coming true. We also have 6 of Swords. Okay, you guys are moving on. Okay, accepting a lesson, moving on, and also leaving something behind. Okay, so again, Mercury in Aquarius is very significant with the number 6. Okay, you are moving forward. Now, this could be about maybe leaving family behind with the number 6. Okay, or this is about you nurturing, you know, your own family, or nurturing yourself. But you guys are moving away, okay, and leaving behind what no longer serves you. This is about you guys going through a transition at this time. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is about change. Okay, so again, the Devil, you guys have broke away from certain chains. Okay, this could be, whether this is addiction, debt, whatever this is, materialism, control, whatever this is, you guys have released this, right? Now, for some of you guys, you release yourself from any unhealthy attachments. Whatever these unhealthy attachments are, it could have been working too much, okay? It could be eating too much of something, okay? Like, a lot of people don't realize that addictions don't have to be drugs only, okay? But that could be significant too, but it may not resonate for everybody, right? But yeah, we have 15, right? 15 talks about change. This is about healing relationships, heart-centered truth, right? And for some of you guys, Emperor energy is very significant. Okay, so again, when it comes to stability and protecting what you guys are building as stability, that's also significant. Okay, so let me see if I can get one card from each. Ooh. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are on your journey at this time. You guys are moving forward. At the bottom of the deck, you guys are tapping into, you know, your highest self. It's almost like, who knows where this journey is going to take us, but we just know that we're going somewhere. Okay. And the reason why I'm laughing is because, like, all of us know that, you know, we can follow our intuition, we can follow our gut, but we don't know what's unfolding. We just know that we're following our intuition, and we just know, like, look, if Spirit said they have our back, then Spirit has our back. Like, you're not going to question it. You're not going to, you know, think twice about it, right? And, you know, confidence at the bottom of the deck, but it's true. It's like, now you guys are stepping into confidence, and I'm only laughing because I think it's really cute that, you know, now you guys are feeling more comfortable in the skin that you're in, and that is such a sweet thing to see, because again, if you were somebody who used to repress yourself, hide who you are, okay, you know, that's what was blocking you, you know what I mean? So now that you get to show up as, you know, your authentic self in this journey, that is very significant as well, right? Because again, you know, when you go on your journey, you don't know where you're going. You don't know what's going to happen. You just know that you're there, right? Yeah, you guys are determined, right? You guys have a lot of determination. You guys are somebody who goes through challenges. You climb through these challenges. It's like mountains, okay? Like, think of somebody who likes to go on hikes, you know, or they like to do climbing. You know what it reminds me of? That guy who likes to do climbing. And as crazy as it sounds, he climbed that building, okay, to the top. He climbed that building. He showed everybody, look, there's a possibility I might fall. But thank God he did not. But, you know, in his mind, he's like, well, shoot, I could die today, but let me do what I love to do. You know what I mean? Like, in that mindset, he did what he loved to do, and he did it, and he achieved his goal. And that is you guys. You guys are achieving your goals. You guys are determined. Okay, you guys are showing up as confident, right? You guys are also protected as well. And especially when you guys are in your own space, you guys are protected, okay, without even realizing it. So when it comes to your determination and how you show up for yourself, okay, for everybody else, it's showing, okay? Yeah. New life, Ankh symbol, okay, 4. And I like how it just came out. So, for some of you guys too, when it comes to new life, right, with the number 4, you guys are building your own stability. Now, this determination that you guys are in, it's you guys being determined to build your own new life. Whatever this new life may be, you guys are listening to your guides at this time. Your guides are guiding you at this time to build this new life, okay, to start fresh, to start anew. So again, you know, whatever doesn't serve you, okay, basically should not be in your energy any longer. And that is what your spirit team is telling you. It's like, you see through these illusions and you know, and there's somebody in the energy who's like, nah, that person wouldn't do that to me, okay? My mother wouldn't do that to me. My father wouldn't do that to me. My sister wouldn't do that to me. My friend wouldn't do that to me. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have such a pure heart that the way maybe you think, unfortunately, not everybody thinks the same way. And I think that's also a reason why, you know, because I don't want to assume, right? Because, you know, I'm channeling, right? But I think that that's the reason why some of you guys have let go a lot of people, released a lot of people, even family and friends, so that you can find your soul tribe and be around people who resonate with you. You know what I mean, guys? So again, take what resonates with that, because it may not resonate for everybody, but it's confirmation for someone, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other messages do you have when it comes to angel guide messages, please? Ooh. Yeah, trust, okay? So there's something about you guys trusting in yourself more, okay? No need to worry. There's something that you guys could be reconsidering at this time. But again, asking your angels will give you clarity and understanding about a situation. I mean, this could be this reading, or this could be you getting that clarity while receiving this, reading. But there is something about you guys asking your angels for something, okay? And if you believe, right? So it's almost like you guys are asking your angels for something, and because you're asking your angels for something, it's almost like being indecisive as well, where you guys could be asking them, to help you guys, right? And it's almost like that story with the guy who asked God, right, for help, and he sent those three people, and he kept saying, no, God is going to come and help me, God is going to come and help me. That situation, it's almost like somebody being right in front of you and saying, hey, these are the messages you're supposed to take with you, and then listening to it and saying, kapooey, this has nothing to do with me, right? That's the energy that I'm picking up on. It's like not listening to your intuition, and then ish will hit the fan, and then you're wondering, like, why would that even happen? And it's like, because your intuition told you. And it's not to beat up on anybody, okay? Nobody's in the wrong, okay? It's not to say you guys, don't know what's happening. You do know what's happening, but it does take time for you to trust your intuition. It does take time to listen to your inner self, even when it feels like it might be wrong. Like when it comes to family, especially, you may think it's wrong to distance yourself from family because it's family. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, who would want to distance themselves from family? It's family, right? But at the same time, if it's affecting your mental health and your mental well-being, then yeah, 212143 on the timer, right? This is angel number 1234. That's a mirrored number, right? If you need to partner up with spirit and create your own life so that you're able to express yourself more in this new energy, and being able to build something for yourself, then do that. Whether people agree with you or not, do what you need to do to make yourself happy. And the way that I look at it is, yeah, we may be souls, and we may be, we've been here many times before, but we only have one body. You're only here once. Some of us don't even want to reincarnate back into this place, okay? So, take what resonates with that. That could be, confirmation for some of you guys not to worry, to stay focused and trust the guidance that you guys are receiving, okay? All right, guys, so we have here initials D. Okay, you could have initials D in your name. Okay, we have initials O. We have initials J. That is very significant. And then we also have initials C. All right, so again, someone's name could be D, O, J, or C. Those initials, first, middle, maybe last name. Okay, for some of you guys, when it comes to being a shooting star, okay, some of you guys are shooting stars. You guys are showing up in this energy of, shining your light, spreading your energy, positive energy, if you guys are doing that too. But you guys are shining light, okay? You guys are a star, okay? Whatever anyone has said to you or done to you in the past, you no longer have to, think about that, because again, we're transitioning into a new beginning. So obviously you're trying to train your mind and your mindset so that, in this new beginning, you can get what you desire, right? And so, snow could be very significant. Maybe it's snowing where you live. Okay, maybe it was snowing yesterday for some of you. For some of you guys, even when it comes to seasons changing, okay, again, with this new life, you guys could be moving into a new season. And this new season that you guys are moving into, it could be happening either during spring, but there's this feeling of, being in stillness, right? Having to wait and think about, what steps you're going to take moving forward. And that could be very significant because, again, with winter, you can't really do much. I mean, there's things you can do outside, but it's not like summer or spring where you have more freedom. You can go outside, you can walk, you can sit in nature, like you can do so many things. If you live in certain countries, I mean, it's different. Like in Canada, the snow has us, on a chokehold right now. Okay, so, it is what it is. But for people who live like in Hawaii, I just heard a horn for confirmation. If anybody who lives in Hawaii or lives in California or lives in Florida or anywhere that's hot, okay, like, yeah, you guys may have, your odd earthquakes maybe, okay, tornadoes and things like that, volcanoes maybe, I get that, but you guys have hot weather, right? So there's something about seasons changing. Some of you guys could be feeling those seasons changing and things like that, and that could be also confirmation as well. Okay, so there's this feeling of being in stillness, and then it's almost like a jack in the box when it pops out. That's going to be you guys, during the springtime. You guys are going to pop out and show out, okay? And that's what I want you guys to do, because that's what you guys are meant to do. That's what you guys are meant to be here to do, okay? To not hide who you are genuinely and to be who you need to be authentically, okay? But we have Aries energy that's very significant, okay, when it comes to taking action. Some of you guys could have Aries placements. Okay, this could be Sun, Moon, Venus rising. For some of you guys, I've been seeing a lot of Saturn in Aries for some of you guys, okay? But take what resonates with that. But then Aries is very significant. This could be about leadership, okay? And, listening to your inner knowing in that sense when it comes to being direct, taking leadership, okay? But this could be about also communication and also being adaptable. Okay, so with Gemini energy, you guys could be either receiving communication. This could be from an Aries or someone who has Aries placements, or this could be you who is an Aries who, there's something about you wanting to be direct in communication, but there's something about you repressing your intuition, okay, about a situation. So some of you guys, when it comes to listening to yourself, communication is very significant, and also adaptability, right? And again, Gemini is not only related to just that only, but those are the two main key words that I find that resonate with most people when it comes to either communication. This could be writing, reading, whatever the case is, but communicating, using your voice, or, maybe your mind, okay? Things like that, things to do with the mind, right? So if you are a Gemini and you do overthink sometimes, because I think a lot of people, don't see the other side of Gemini, right? It's like Gemini will show up in one face, okay, to the public, but behind closed doors, Gemini has another face, and that's the face that their family sees, their friends see, or even sometimes people don't even see that side, okay? So there is something about repressing your intuition too. Maybe you have Gemini placements, or not to say that Geminis overthink, but there's something about overthinking a situation and it maybe blew up, right? It blew up. So take what resonates with that. And then we have Capricorn energy as well. So for some of you guys, you may have Capricorn placements in your chart. This could be about hard work and dedication, but also learning to ground yourself as well. Now, this could be about business for some of you guys, right? Again, if this was business, you guys are moving forward into something brand new, and you guys are releasing and letting go what no longer serves you when it comes to past energy, okay? So business could be very significant as well. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. All right, guys, please take what resonates with you guys whenever you see this. You guys can follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I post only on both of those platforms. And check out my website. It's www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can either book a reading or check out my blog. And last night I was able to do a blog post for yellow crystals that I didn't really post yet. It's not too long. It's kind of short. It gets right to the point, because as much as I love reading, I cannot sit and read something too long. Depending on how informative it is and I enjoy it, that's different. But I kind of like to put myself in other people's shoes. Like, I don't want to assume that everybody wants to read a novel on a blog. Okay, so... take what resonates with that. But yeah, I'm going to post that today with the Pisces season also. Like, I'll repost that one again because I already posted a a post for Pisces season already. And so I'm going to repost that on my TikTok so that you guys can go to the link, or you guys can just check it out in general. But that's already there. So for Pisces season, you guys can check that out. And then later today, I will be posting yellow crystal so you guys can get that. And that talks about confidence as well, and how you guys can, you know, get more confidence with certain crystals, you know, with that color especially. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. All right, guys. Again, thank you for the love and the support that you guys have been giving. I appreciate that. And again, I'm very excited to see where we are all going on this journey, because again, this is a soul tribe. This is a collective. So again, I'm very excited to see where, you know, where, and I say we, okay, because we're all in this together. Okay. Remember that song from High School Musical? We're all in this together. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know who resonates with High School Musical, but I don't care. I may be in my 30s, but I remember watching that. That used to be my favorite. Even The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and That's So Raven. Yeah, that's when Disney Channel was booming. And now, I ain't gonna get into that. I'm not even gonna get into Disney, okay? But anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday, and stay safe out there, guys, and continue to stay blessed. Okay, know that we are not all perfect, okay, but we're trying to, you know, we're trying to elevate, and we're trying to get ourselves together. So always remember that, you know, you guys are doing the best that you can with the resources that you got. All right, and that's all you can do. Okay, but I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right, guys, bye.